And he picked up the action round by round. That'll do it. 10 rounds in the books. And Hughie Fury should lock up his 25th professional win. And you see that cut is just no longer a fact. That cut, I think, would be completely healed if they fought 15 rounds.
I was really concerned about that cut. We're going to give you some brief highlights, not that there are any. But 26-year-old, mind you, we're in December. He just turned 26 back in September. You know, my thing about him is he going to be great? He's good. Is he going to be a champion? If you don't know, he's the cousin of WBC and Ring Magazine heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. Hughie Fury, now 24, 25-3 with 14 KOs. He has a lot of experience for his very, very young age. And you can see that, you know, he can grow. There's room for improvement. But sometimes, put it this way, I thought he was pushing the gas. He was pushing the gas. And for Hughie Fury, pushing the gas doesn't mean that he's, put it this way, like I thought I was like, he's going to lull us to a motherfucking victory, 10 rounds of some bullshit. Like, when he could really stop. You have to be a hardcore boxing fan and to have watched Hughie Fury fights to understand where I'm at and what I'm talking about. Like, you just be so frustrated with him. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing out there? We're not watching this shit for our fucking health. Let's listen to the cards. So this is a big step in the right direction. A huge step in the right direction.
Go to the decision now. Back in London.
I'm like, yo.
We've had a surprise already today. I don't anticipate one
even
here
though
now.
Mario Wach. Ooh, it's crazy. I've been covering him since fucking 2012.
But again, don't let your guard down, Sergio.
I covered all these Hughie Fury fights, bro.
And going back to what Chris was saying,
my first Hughie Fury fight was like
10 rounds of action here in London, England. We go to the judges' score totals, and they read as follows.
Earlier than that.
Marcus McDonnell and Steve Gray, 100-90. Phil Edwards scored this contest 99-91. All three for your winner by unanimous decision, Hughie Fury!
That seems about right. Maybe you give one round and one judge found a round for Marius Wach. Otherwise, a clean win by Hughie Fury. Good sportsmanship there, as we've seen throughout the evening. But, man, that cut is just barely visible. Again, let's go back through this fight.
All right, so let's talk about what's next. What's up with Martin Bakole? You know, what about now we're talking about fights that can be made. What about Martin Bakole? What about Michael Hunter? Or do they still want to baby Hughie a little bit more? He's trained and managed by his father, Peter Fury. They also have motherfucking Savannah Marshall. That's a bad motherfucker in their camp. Ooh, shit. He's ate a mean uppercut. I wish I showed you that. Let me see if, damn, I can't rewind it. Y'all saw that uppercut? See, what it is Sky be really, especially the zone as of late, they don't respect the law of fair use. So I'm sitting here motherfucking recording and doing news reporting and shit. When it comes to fair use, I check like so many boxes, but they always trying to copyright my shit. Like, it's always something with them. I be motherfucking pissed. Because it's like, bro, this shit, you can watch this shit on motherfucking Twitter. Like, motherfuckers. Like, it's boxing. Like, UFC don't do it no more. Fucking NBA, NFL, but boxing like the copyright motherfuckers. Like,
changed his game plan, getting the victory. And Natasha, you said beforehand you didn't want to reveal.
Oh, we're waiting. By the way, I know I'm acting thirsty and all that shit, but I'm sorry. That Natasha Jonas, bro. I'm sorry. Fuck it, right? I have a right to fucking free speech. Don't try to silence me, man. So we're here live real time. The next fight is going to be Lawrence Okali versus Nicodem Jazeski. It was supposed to be Okali versus Glowacki, which I was really, really looking forward to, but Glowacki got the COVID, you know? Prayers to him and his family. Nicodem, 19-0-1. Yo. I think that's a sleeper fight. Now, in regards to Hughie Fury, by the way, Marius Wach been around forever. Let's update that. Boom, I got a new PC. So you can see my shit going to slow down a little bit, but it's not, this is not the new PC. The new PC's over there. I kind of want to go grab it and show it to you guys. I'm very excited. It's my first full-fledged custom-built gaming PC. Crazy. Times have changed. But I call it the money machine because, for one, I got to pay all this motherfucking child support off. I'm going to clean the slate. Pay that shit all the way off. I got these lawyers. Oh, here's Peter. Hey. Lawyers I got to pay. TstreeT got a big-ass lawsuit. He's about to be a motherfucking millionaire, probably.
You know, but you tried a little bit too early. What I wanted to see is that he get behind his boxing and then put it together. And in the second half of the fight, believe it or not, that's what he started to do.
Weirdly, once the cut came, I think it was the third round, he really started to move beautifully. I had him winning all 10 rounds. 2 of the judges did. One had him 9 rounds to 1.
Yeah, you know, Wach is pretty easily outboxed, but he's a big, tough unit, and he's a lot better than what he looks. You know, he's trains all the time. He's a big, fit fella. Full credit to him, anyway.
The size of him, I think he'd fit into the Fury family, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but I'm sick and tired of people saying this kid runs away. He's got a heart like a lion. You've seen that cut, probably 18 stitches. Does he look like going out of it? Get in there.
Impressive how they took care of that cut.
What we're made to do. We're boxing people. Have a fight, that's it.
He's still only 26 years old. You and I spoke about this in the week. He's got so many years ahead of him, hasn't he?
He is. He's just, you know, he's been out a while as well. You know, you can have all the sparring, everything. But for me, he just needed to relax more, light. Look when he used his boxing. He played with him at stages. But when you take a fight to a fighting man like that, he's going to fight back with you. And that's all it was, really. But it was pretty good. He's done well.
Do you think he should be back fighting top 10 fighters next?
Yeah, because Wach, you know, you seen he fought Dillian White, the same kind of thing. You know, this guy comes and he comes to win. You know, he's a fitness fanatic, and he does well.
Congratulations tonight.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you, Peter.
Cheers.
I'm guessing they had to go get
they created a heavyweight champion.
I'm guessing Hughie had to go get stitched up. That's probably why there's no post-fight interview from him. Damn, I actually wanted to see what he had to say. He's actually pretty, like, I'm not gonna say pretty. He is well spoken on the microphone. I was on a media Zoom with him earlier in the week. So, like I said, looking at the rankings, you know, I think that Bakole or Michael Hunter, that's a good step up. Now when I talk about fights, I talk about fights that can politically happen. So of course I would want to see him versus the Prince Charles Martin. But politically, that ain't gonna happen. The winner of Joseph Parker Jr. 5. It's interesting what's going on with the WBO. Because you got Usyk, Joe Joyce now number 2, taking Dubois' spot, and then you got Joe Parker. But shouldn't it be Usyk, Joe Parker if the belt gets vacated? I don't think it's going to be vacated, though. But I'm just saying. Filip Hrgovic? Nah, they ain't going to do that. That's too big of a step up. I don't think they should do. I don't know about that. What if they do the other dude? The Zili Zhang. Now, these are for the hardcores, if you really know what I'm talking about. I love the fact that I'm a hardcore boxing fan. I'd be smug about that shit, too. Like, you don't even know the motherfucking top 15 rankings, huh? You know? I'm looking. Derek Chisora. I don't think Del Boy will take that. He all about the money fights now. It's funny how he can lose and, like, he's still marketable. Like, you know, people still want to see, and I do too. I still want to see him fight. If they want to do a little step up, you think they'll do him versus Sergey Kuzmin? You think Sergey Kuzmin gonna be a gatekeeper now? That sounds like they'll probably do some shit like that. Anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.